love this song. I'm a big fan of Harry Connick Jr. Welcome back to the Kiki Vale Show, the Thanksgiving special. How to enjoy the holidays and not hate yourself in the morning. Love that title. It's a fun day today. We've got Anna Barr taping us. Thank you so much. Don Jackson Blattner is a respected and very knowledgeable nutritionist, dietitian. She's got like 15 titles behind her name. You can also see her on Channel 5. She is spending the day with us today to talk about food during the holidays and pretty much in general, because I think this goes towards life in general. But we're going to break this show down into 4 segments. We start now with healthy eating tips to keep us sane over the holidays. How about that?
Yeah, you know, I really find this time of year can make people insane. And I think that if I can give you 3 just really good, clear tips to get you through with a little more sanity, I've done my job.
Excellent.
Yeah, yes.
Excellent. All right, so where do we start?
Well, all right. If I had to say, if people say, Dawn, what should I do this holiday season? You know, maybe I don't want to lose weight. Maybe I just want to get out of it, just maintaining my weight. What can I do? Exercise is a very magical tool for weight maintenance. So exercise, not the greatest tool for weight loss, unfortunately, but if you exercise 30 to 60 minutes, it doesn't have to be anything hard, most days of the week, you have just bought yourself a ticket to weight maintenance so that you will not gain weight over the holidays.
You know, something that you and I discussed on the phone before we prepped for this show was that you're like, Kiki, exercise is not a weight loss tool. So if we go into the holidays knowing that we can't, you know, use that as a way to lose weight and that we should just use it to stay the same, that might help us out.
Oh my gosh, it can be so frustrating for a lot of my patients. They're frustrated because they go to the gym every day, 6 months, a year, and they say, you know what, Dawn? Nothing is changing. The scale is the same time after time after time. And I say that's not surprising because when you exercise, you are weight stable. And when you change your food, that's where you start noticing actual weight loss. So the two come together so that you are managing your food to lose weight and using exercise to keep it off.
So would you say, Dawn, that during these holidays, especially with people that are invited to party after party after party after party, we can't keep up with the parties, would you say that we should work out more? Should we add more cardio? Should we be doing more?
Oh man, Kiki, here's what happens over the winter. People drop off of their exercise program. It could be the weather, it could be this time of year with their crazy schedules. I don't know what the deal is, but people stop exercising. So I don't think it's a matter of necessarily doing more. I think it's a matter of just keeping with a regular, consistent 30 to 60 minutes most days. And it doesn't have to be backbreaking. You just have to do something. Anything is better than nothing.
Good point. And you know what I did last year is because I wanted to have that little piece of pumpkin pie and I'm on a program and I'm trying to, you know, keep up to date, is I did start my day off with 50 minutes on the treadmill. I went ahead before, and then and you know what? That kind of helped me with my head. I didn't eat as much. I'm not saying that we shouldn't eat, because we should eat. It's Thanksgiving. All the great stuff, the sweet potatoes, you know, the turkey, the yams, the... Oh, yes!
I gotta tell you,
yes,
I love the gobbles. I mean, you now know it's a holiday Thanksgiving special.
There's a turkey in the room. Yeah, where is that turkey? Get it. We need to hear that again.
I do love that.
Perfect. I love it. So before I even got started with my day, I did my workout. It set my mind, and then I really didn't want to eat as much. So I agree with you on that.
And there is twofold things that go on when you start your morning with activity like that. Number one, in your body, physiologically, you will have less of an appetite. So it really works. And number two, mental edge. We talk about this need for mental edge. You start your day with activity, and you don't want to sabotage yourself by overeating excessively. So I think that is a number one top tip, is to do exercise in the morning. And that means before you take your BlackBerry, before you check your emails, you get your exercise clothes on and you go. Because otherwise, you can get trapped doing a million different things, and then you never quite find the time.
I could never understand those people that worked out at 9 o'clock at night.
They're out there, but it's less likely to happen the longer your day goes about.
Mm-hmm. And plus, if you do it in the morning, like you said, you've set your mind.
Yep.
You've already set the day in motion.
Good intentions start the day, and it tends to be that it pans out for the rest of the day. You know, those good intentions sort of plant the seed for a really healthy day.
So that's going to be number one. of staying
exercise.
healthy is exercise.
Yes.
And you said 30 to 60 minutes.
Yes, that is the hot time. It's actually for exercise it's called 30, 60, 90. If you do 30 minutes most days of the week, you can prevent diseases. If you do 60 minutes most days of the week, you can really help control your weight, maintain your weight. And if you did 90 minutes every day, you can actually start to see some weight loss. So why I like that 30 to 60 minutes is it's pretty doable. It's hard, but it's not impossible.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about, and this is part of my problem, is eating on a schedule.
Oh, yes.
Eating on a schedule. You said that this was very, very important
Oh.
to our lifestyle and our food and trying to maintain the weight.
Absolutely. So, in addition to exercise, to keep yourself weight stable over the holidays or any time of year, eating on a schedule could not be more important. It is critical. And what eating on a schedule just means is, did you wake up and eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And have maybe a couple of snacks in the day. Eating on a schedule does not have to be, every hour on the hour you're eating some sort of concoction. It just means eat your 3 meals, eat 1 snack, eat 2 snacks, and that frequency, 3 meals and 1 or 2 snacks, is the key frequency for weight control this time of year or any time of year.
There's a science to it, like you said.
Absolutely. Yeah, the idea is if you eat too often, you can eat too much. So you don't want to eat all the time. And if you go too long without eating, we all know you become a crazy person and have absolutely no idea what you're doing. When you're hungry, you will make bad decisions. That is it. I mean, you're not smart when you're skipping meals. You cannot possibly eat well.
I like the way you said that. Hungry people make bad decisions because you're so hungry you just grab at anything and then you don't even know what you ate.
Right, and a lot of times mentally people say, oh, well, I haven't eaten anything all day, so I might as well eat, this pizza and this whole fried chicken, so the idea,
This whole fried chicken.
right, yeah, so the idea is to keep yourself on the schedule helps keep your energy high, so you can do all that holiday shopping, so that you can have all the energy to play with your family and do everything you want to do, and still keep your head on straight by making good, healthy decisions.
And you said something that was very important that I need to practice, and that is that if you must sit down and eat. You gave me a rule about a plate, some kind of plate rule.
Yes,
When
I'll
I'm-
tell you what. That'll come in all through the show. It is called a couple of things. I call it the table, plate, chair rule, or I call it eating with elegance.
Ooh.
And basically what that means is if you are standing in the fridge and eating, wrong. If you are sitting on the couch, lounging and eating, wrong. If you are in a car eating, wrong. You always need a table, a plate, and a chair. If you have those 3 things, you now have my permission to eat. And that's like eating with elegance.
I like that you're firm, okay?
Yeah,
I
you
love
know
it. You are firm.
I am flexible yet firm.
Yes,
At the same
yes.
times. Yeah. I really feel like we have gotten so far away from eating meals like that at a table, plate, chair, that we eat anywhere, anytime, anything we want, that there needs to be some general guidelines on how to eat. The world talks about what should I eat, when should I eat, when should I eat. What about the how? How do I eat? Table, plate, chair, that's the how.
Good for you. Could
Yeah.
you copyright that?
Yeah, I'll write a book about that.
I
Yeah.
think that one is, by the way, speaking of book, I want to quickly mention Dawn's book.
I
Who
like
wrote
that.
this? It's called The Flexitarian Diet.
Yeah, the flexitarian diet I thought would be self-explanatory, that like flexitarian would be a word that people would know, but people are like, what is that? And so it's basically the combination of 2 words, flexible plus vegetarian. So it's, eating more plants will keep you disease-free and energized, but, not exclusively vegetarian.